And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Gary Sanchez takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
That's just missing here, 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
The 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. McNair racing back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the run scores. Greg Bird will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, opposing runners, they better think twice about running on anything hit to J.D. Martinez. Now, he doesn't have elite speed, and he may not make the jaw-dropping highlight catches that other outfielders make. But he takes good routes and gets good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Second inning upcoming here. Number 26 will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
No outs here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
And this is lined right back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Into the box now, Chase Headley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Headley.
Hey, come on now.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, nobody away.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. On to first, and they get the double play.
And this just has highlight reel written all over it. Look at the dive to get to this thing, and then he doesn't even bother getting up. Just flip it from his belly and get the double play started.
Hey, now, we got two.
Stepping in now, Ronald Tarias. As he'll take a look at ball one. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI.
Yeah.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
This is line to left. Number 9 is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the... Doug Conway will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, one away.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Bases are empty, one man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Gary Sanchez stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Very weakly on the ground. Salazar gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 3 complete. Greg Bird is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Here we go. Ball one, no strikes.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And reined in, one away.
Now batting.
Julio Lopez is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Yep,
and he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
The batter,
Number 26 stands in.
Hey, we got one out here.
On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Jacoby Ellsbury comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Into the windup and the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
This one's flared toward left center. Gregorius onto the grass. 1 out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Chase Headley. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8th spot. That guy's no slouch up there. He comes through with a solid single here.
Ronald Torreyes stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Come on now, get ahead of him.
Into the box now, Doug Conway, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
1 out.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here's the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Starlin Castro digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hard liner toward short, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner from second is in to score. And not in time as the second run scores.
And this right here, this is all about picking up your teammate. The last guy's up there with 1 away. He doesn't get the job done. Now he's in the dugout feeling like he's let his guys down. So what do? You pick him up by driving both guys in with a double. And that's how you build team chemistry right there.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Grounded foul off to the right.
All right, come on now.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Francisco coasts under it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Greg Bird will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Greg Bird
lays off 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Julio Lopez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. Francisco comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Number 26 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the one.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. Steve, what's the key to a road victory for them? And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Number 30 makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cleveland, center fielder, number 30.
Plays at one now.
And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Eric, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Ball inside.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, you know, they really need Michael Brantley to turn it around. Just 2 hits in the series for him. He's got to be hungry for more. If he can work the count, put together some good at-bats, and jump on the good pitches to hit, he should be able to satisfy that claim. Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Gregorius is there. The second for one.
Well, you're going to see right here the middle infielders are pinched towards second base bag. That's double play depth. And this is a ball that's hit a little bit farther towards the hole. So it takes a little longer for this play to get started, and they wind up only getting the one out.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
Hey, we got two.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. It's the Tribe 0. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball. Alan Smith will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Shortstop.
Dave Carrara will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Standing in now, number 49. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at 294, 1 home run, and a pair of RBIs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Skied into very shallow right. Martinez has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Giovanni Urshela is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
No outs here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. McNair is over.
Ball, I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
Yadier Molina will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting,
number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. it really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of it. Leading off the inning, Abraham Almonte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Now the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Michael Brantley steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Called strike 0-2.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Carlos Santana is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Smoke toward third. Francisco over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom. Leading off the inning, Alan Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McNeil moves over.
I got it. Mine.
1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Carrara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 49 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far.
Hey, we got one.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect, and This thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Into the box now, Giovanni Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here we go, boys.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
2 down now, 2 down.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. Need to get it. Yadier Molina will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, come on,
and this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Well, the pitch before was tough duty at 96 on the gun, and then he goes one better and dials it up to 97 for the strikeout.
Number 30 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Hot shot to third. Francisco is there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Abraham Almonte will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Plays the first here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
2 down now.
Grounded weakly toward third. Francisco is up with it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
The 1-0 delivery. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why.
Here we go, right now,
2
fellas.
close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hold it.
Carlos Santana will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's been
guys,
a
let's do
long
it.
time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
The 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Alan Smith will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, Boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Come on, guys.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. Dave Carrara steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Hey, now we got 2.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, all right.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Number 49 will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already, and 2 more ducks out there at 2nd and 3rd.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they strike for 3 runs on. Giovanni Urshela is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Yadier Molina stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there.
Nope.
That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Bat explodes as this has popped up. G is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Number 30 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
2 outs, 1 away.
Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center.
I got it. I go.
McNeil is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Abraham Almonte comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for one more inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Grounded to the right. Gregorius showing off the range. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Carlos Santana will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to avoid his first walk. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.